I keep hearing something.
Yeah, I got Chrome pop-ups for some reason. Everybody's posting at once, I guess. Hi, we are now recording. So you guys decide to go down the hallway. You guys are out in the door. And then you're going north, and then you're going to go through the next doorway, or you're going to head down the stairs, or up the stairs?
Anyone want to toss a coin?
Well, I mean, the stairs, we came down the stairs.
Yep.
So we know what was up there. So I'm guessing just that door.
Okay. I will reveal what's behind the door. And then I'll take a look, make sure it's not locked, which it's not. So let me do this real quick. I gotta cover up something real quick. All right. And this is what you see. You go to the north in the hallway. You open the door, and it turns into another little hallway. You see two more doors. You see a door on the right and a door straight ahead.
Hey, Rod, I'm a little backtracked. The main hallway, which door did we go through?
You guys...
Front center one, right?
Yeah, in the let me go, scroll up. When you guys first came in, you guys came in that foyer where the double door is, and you had a hallway on both sides and hit all the doors. You guys went straight into that room.
Yeah, the first one, okay.
Yep.
And that was the room below, the picture below. Went in there, came out, and then the next picture where the stairs is at.
Yeah, you guys found a secret door that was behind the bookcase. You guys remember you pulled a book, and the whole case opened up and it revealed a door. And you guys behind that door, you guys found the stairs leading down. That's where you guys went. You guys went down, and then that popped up on the third picture. Where I screwed up is I didn't copy the hallway, and I was looking at it, I was like, geez, must be another secret door that goes into the. So I just gave it to you instead of you guys searching for it. And then, like I said, I didn't realize there was an actual hallway. So you guys went down the stairs, we'll say. You guys went down the hallway here, and you guys went into this room on the fourth picture. And that's the alchemist room.
Okay. Cool. And that's where we're at now, in the room. Right?
Yeah, you guys were in the room, and then your party just exited the room and went back to the hallway, and then you guys ended up going to the door at the very top right, which revealed another hallway, and that's where you guys are at right now.
Perfect.
So you got a door that's completely west from you, and then you got a door that's south in the hallway. Again, this room, the hallway here is spick and span. There's no dirt, no dust, no nothing. It is shiny. I mean, you can see reflection in the floor. It's almost like somebody's polished it. In fact, when you guys speak, it echoes. And you have the smell of clean air. You don't smell any cleaner, if you will. You don't smell anything rotten, sour. It's fresh, clean.
That's all.
And it's well lit.
Are there torches hanging, or is it just, I'm assuming torches, right?
There's nothing here in this hallway. There's no portraits, no nothing. Just you and the doors.
But it's well lit?
It is well lit, correct.
Magic, I'm assuming?
No, there's candles and stuff like that hanging on the side of the wall. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
I'm going to knock on the door on the right.
So you're going to walk down the hallway and then knock the door that's going to the south of the picture?
Yes.
Okay. So you knock and nothing happens.
Okay, I'll try opening the door.
All right. When you open the door, it is not locked. You did not check for traps, so I won't do that to you. No, I'm kidding. Nothing happens. It's uneventful. The door opens, swings open. And what looks to be and what is a summoning room. As you peek in, this dark, stone-walled room contains only a few objects. You see a 5-foot diameter circle of intricate runes that cover the floor. And I'll show you the picture shortly. There is an empty wooden book stand. It's the opposite of the door. You see a bronze brazier. It's at the other three cardinal points of the circle that's on the floor. Whatever material here that they may have used is long gone, burned to cinders. But the room still smells like of charcoal and sulfur and whatnot. So you can it wasn't anytime soon or recent. It's been a while, but the smell still kind of lingers. And again, there's no dirt, no dust, no nothing. However, sitting next to the book stand, you see this warty-looking toad. He's not jumping around, but he's kind of sitting in a spot. But he is. You can see his eyelids kind of flash as he blinks. Other than that, he's not moving around. Okay, and then let me put this in here so you guys get a better idea what you're looking at. And this is what you see.
Is this a normal sized toad?
Yeah, he's just a normal sized toad.
I want to know if that toad's or producing like a magical aura or anything else like that.
Okay.
Got a 13.
So you're gonna detect magic?
I was doing an Arcana check. I don't necessarily know if I have detect magic.
I do not see it. I don't have it.
And I do not have detect magic. I'm just trying to see if it feels like it's giving off any.
Arcana. I'll go ahead and give it to you. I'm gonna say yeah, you're kind of detecting as like an aura. Let's say. Do you walk up and kiss it?
Nope.
You might become a princess. You never know.
Princesses are overrated.
I make
Alright.
a kissing sound.
So you walk up and kiss it?
No, I'm making
from
a
a
kissing
distance.
sound at him.
Oh, at him. Nothing
Yeah, I
happens.
was making a kissing sound at him.
Okay.
At the guy indicating towards the toad.
He's in the middle of the room, right? Or is he on the table in the back of the room?
He is sitting next to the book stand, which is the opposite of the door.
So at the
I
very
do
back
go
of the room.
over
Yeah.
and I do go
Oh.
over and poke at it.
So you're gonna see if
A
he's
gent-
alive.
Yeah, a very gentle poke.
When you go to reach out to touch this friendly-looking little toad, all of a sudden you hear this like wishing sound, and this is no longer a toad. However, what you have done, I should say, is didn't copy. What happened here? How'd that happen? Alright, let's try that again. Disappears. Everybody roll for initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me start it. He's a toad no more. Whoop. There you go.
Jeez, who's DMing you?
What?
Jeez, who's DMing you?
Nothing.
Let's say we'll call him. I doubt. Well, he might be in here. Whoop. Let's try that. Oh, okay, excellent. Out of game knowledge, this is called a closet. If you guys want to try to see what it is, you're more than welcome to roll an insight check.
I will do that.
Okay. Yep, you recognize him as a closet. And that's all I'll give you.
I'm a warlock. I don't think I would know any of that. So
All right,
One
let's see
try.
where we are at. It looks like Burrow, you're up.
Okay.
Your cat's at your ankle, meowing. Now he's hissing at the sight of this closet.
Sacrifice the cat.
Now I'm gonna, I guess, run up to it,
Okay.
or move to it to attack.
Okay. All right.
It looks like he's going to be definitely attacking us, right?
Oh yeah. Basically, what it is, it's a shape changer. And this is he's shape changed into a basically a small. He's a tiny fiend basically. He's demon, and you definitely know he's chaotic evil. So you have no doubt he's going to attack you. All right, so you attack using a two-handed sword. Okay.
Actually, that was a two-handed longsword. Just
two-handed. Yep.
because I still got my shield.
Okay. All right, and it looks like you missed.
Yeah, that sucks.
He needs to make an intelligence save, DC 14.
Okay. Yeah,
After
I next. Yeah,
his turn's over.
as soon as he's done, he'll hit I next.
Oh yeah.
You have to do it one more time.
Oh yeah, first one's always got to do it twice. That thing needs to make a DC 14 intelligence save.
Okay. And let me see here. Let's see. Yes, ID 20 -2. Wah wah wah. He fails.
He fails, so
Damn.
Yeah. Well, he's got a -2 to begin with, and then yeah. How do you roll a -1? He rolled a 1.
He rolled a 1. He got -1.
okay,
Oh.
it does 6 psychic damage and roll 1d4. The next saving throw that he has to make is a -3.
All right. You noticed. Okay, hold on. He's got something else. So apparently he has advantage on magic. So. All right.
Still fails.
Okay.
So he takes 6 damage,
Okay. Duly noted.
and then the next saving throw he makes is at a -3.
Okay. So he's got a negative. He's got a what?
He's got a negative to the next saving throw that he makes before the end of my next turn.
All right. And what happens?
Because basically I shoot a bolt into his brain and disorient him.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, I think everything else, takes me to do something else.
All right.
Whoops.
Yeah, I think it's just I next. I think space next.
Space next.
There we go.
Mad Mortigan.
I'm going to step up and get on an angle on him, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
12 to hit, it's a miss. Oh, that unfortunately will end my turn. Are we in flanking or no?
He's at the other opposite room. I think your paladin ran up to him. So technically at this point, no.
Okay.
There was 2 range attacks because Marcus fired. He didn't move.
Yep, I don't. I am squishy. I don't move.
Yeah, me too. Do we still have two tanks or no?
Negative. I believe what you have left is right now.
A bunch of ranged people?
Katie was your fighter. She's not with us tonight. And Dave's a paladin. Then Olivia is a monk, so she's not squishy.
Sure.
So
If we need a switch, I can switch.
no, you're fine. You're fine. Hold on one second. What's up, bud?
I was gonna say sorry for such a small bowl, but I was
Small bowl.
I was trying to split it evenly with everyone, but
What is that? Looks like poop in a cup. What is it?
it's fudge.
Oh, okay. Did you make it?
It's chocolate pudding.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I made it.
That's plenty. I probably wouldn't eat that much. All right, thanks. All right, sorry. A kid brought me some chocolate fudge. Looks like poop in a cup.
Was that Nehemiah?
That is Nehemiah, sir. Yes, he's 15.
His voice got deep.
Yeah, that happens. He's about as tall as I am now. You should see him. Do you remember Marcus? Yeah, you probably don't remember it. So okay.
It's been a while.
The Quasi is up. Since he's toe-to-toe basically with your paladin, he's going to try and... what is he going to do? He's going to try to do a claw and a bite. So... Alright, I think that's what you can do. Alright, so these are on your paladin. Baru, right? So
Yep.
this will be the first one will be the bite. And the second one is going to be the claw. So it looks like claw, I'm pretty sure is going to miss. How about the bite? That was a 16 meat
18
or
armor
beat?
class.
Yeah, 16.
I'm at 18 armor class.
Alrighty, looks like he's going to miss. He bites in and grabs a hold of some metal, and then he's like, ah! And then he's going to end his turn. Chime.
Wait, so wouldn't I be flanking with the paladin? Because
No,
I was
you
right
haven't
next
moved.
to him.
You guys basically opened up the door and stuck your heads in, and I think your paladin went after him, went across the room and approached him. You're standing next to him because you poked at him. So I'll give you, if you want to shift into position, I'm gonna say you can get flanking.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do an unarmed strike.
Yeah, sorry, Chris, I forgot. Chime went in there and poked him with a stick. That's what basically started it.
Oops.
Okay, and that's gonna definitely miss.
Okay, for my bonus action.
That's your
I'll
first
do
one.
it.
Now you got advantage because you're flanking, so do that again.
Oh.
Now, for my 15-year-old to bring me a small bowl of fudge, there's got to be something he's wanting. What can that be?
Oh yeah.
17 will hit. You notice when you hit him, for some reason he didn't take full damage. What you hit him?
I hit him with my fist.
Mm-hmm. You would think the blow that you just did would cause a lot more damage than what actually happened. In fact, as you're looking, it's almost like the scratch looks like it's healing.
I'm trying to think of like a sound or like a mimic that I would say to convey that that's what's happening to the paladin.
Gotcha.
Did whenever I hit him look like it sent him reeling like it should have?
No. But from a distance, you really couldn't tell.
Okay.
She's right on top of him. This thing is tiny.
Oh, it's tiny?
Mm-hmm.
Like how, like,
Well, tiny. Let's look it up real quick. 5e tiny.
Under 2 feet.
Burn Foyer?
Yeah, probably.
or a foot?
About a foot.
feet?
Small. Approximately is the size of a tiny creature. So I'm gonna say tiny is probably about 2 foot. Somewhere around there. Yeah, see how big is a tiny... Yeah, 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot. Where a small creature is 5 foot by 5 foot. Medium is 5 foot by 5 foot. They still occupy the square. The square is actually 5 foot by 5 foot. And then a large creature is 10 foot by 10 foot.
Okay, basically I look at the paladin and I kind of hold my arm out and kind of slap it and I say in a big gruffy man voice, regenerate.
There you go. Okay, anything else?
That's it. That's all I can do. My turn.
Okay, I next.
I'll just.
I think I'm going to cast sleep
Okay.
on it. I'm gonna pull out my instrument of choice and start playing a sweet, sweet lullaby.
Sweet, sweet lullaby. Gotcha.
Like a Beethoven romantic period kind of happening.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay.
What instrument do you play it on?
I'm assuming I'm not like lugging a harp around. Did that happen?
You don't need to do exclamation one. You just one.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
there you go.
Okay, so 20 hit points. You notice it didn't seem to do anything.
Okay,
He's still there.
that's interesting. Then I think I'm gonna throw some Bardic Inspiration at our monk, or Chime.
Okay.
You notice while you're playing that I start reaching to my pocket and you see like a flute subconsciously.
Oh, I thought he was going to say he was reaching for a 5-hour energy because you were getting tired.
Oh, isn't like that. Oh, I just hit spell. Oh, maybe I don't have Bardic Inspiration. I should.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not on your sheet. You just probably have to add it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get on that.
Okay.
But cool.
Baru, round 2.
I've got advantage, right?
Yep, you do now. Okay.
That still sucks a lot.
Well, you did hit it though, and again, it didn't do anything. He seems to have resistance against slashing, or it appears that way. How's that?
Yeah. Tough skin for a little guy. a little thing. Oh,
What's up?
yeah, I guess for my, I'll just, what, guard or whatever, and just sit back.
Okay. All right. Maldraxian.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
No, doesn't he have to make a save? Oh, it's on
no.
his turn. Okay.
No, it's only if he actually has to make a save. Mind Sliver only affects him for 1 round, and it just disorients him to enough to where if he has to make a save, he's got a minus to it, pretty much.
All right.
Give me 1 second here. Okay, with a 12 religion check, it being that I would think this dude was a fiend, and remembering religion, would I think that he is resistant to fire like me?
You have a good idea. He just may.
Can't do my other thing to him, so I don't want to use that. So you know what? Let's try it again. Let's see if he can make a 14 this time.
Okay. 14. We'd still do intelligence.
Intelligence. Yep.
Okay. He does have advantage on that. So, but it's a far cry. He's going to make it anyways. Oh,
Nope.
He did.
He did. So nothing happens. He throws off my psychic attack.
Okay. But you notice so far, Marcus, you're the only one that so far it seems to be doing any damage. So, a little side note.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything else. And I just look over at Mad Mardigan and say I think he's resistant to fire like me. And then I next.
Okay. Mad Mardigan.
Oh, I should also say that he's saying this with a cigar in his mouth. He's saying about everything with a cigar in his mouth, because if you look at his profile picture, he's got a big old Cuban.
Okay. Duly noted.
I'm going to step up and attack him with my crossbow. 16 to hit with,
Okay.
looks like a
Yep,
3 damage.
you definitely hit. And you notice it didn't really do much damage. You did nick him, I will say that.
What did I roll on that?
Looks like a 16, and looks like your piercing damage is a 1d8 plus 4. Or wait a minute, plus 2.
So I rolled a 4 on that.
Well, you know what? I just noticed this. It's already adding the DR. So you rolled a 6, according to this.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
So he only took he took 3 points of damage. So I read that wrong. Because who else just attacked him? That's exactly what happened. All right, so Baru, you rolled a d8 for damage. You rolled a 4 and you had 3. You got 7. So I saw the 2, 3, and I figured you took half of that. Well, actually, that is already been halved. So,
Gotcha.
Mad Mardigan, you finished him off.
Very nice. A nice bolt right through his abdomen. Clean through until he just starts bleeding out, falls over.
And as he perishes, you notice he forms back into the toad. And then, but this time the toad is laying on the floor at Baru's feet with an arrow stuck through him, or a bolt.
Is it dead?
It's dead. She's dead, Jim.
Frog legs, anybody?
So the initiative is no.
I'm not going to eat that.
I raised my hand.
Yeah, this guy had DR. He was literally resistant to everything. Really what you needed was magical to kill him, and that's kind of what you guys were doing. But you guys also nickel-dimed him when you guys did do damage, because he does have damage resistance. So basically he's cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning. This is off the record. Anyways, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks. So if you just got a plain old dagger, plain old sword, he only took half if you actually hit him.
So I did full damage to him because it's psychic?
Oh, yeah, when you did psychic, you pretty much put the wacky on him. And that's kind of what started everything. And then he's definitely immune to sleep, so that's why your sleep spell didn't work.
Very nice.
Okay, that ends that. Okay, what else you guys do?
I'm gonna start looking around the room. Find
Okay.
anything of interest.
Nothing of interest. You find this empty wooden book stand. There's nothing in it. Other than that, on the floor, you see the bronze braziers. They're on the floor as well. Other
They're
than that,
braziers?
yeah, they're braziers. I said braziers. I thought they're braziers. So, I'm just
Are they really shiny?
they are really shiny. They are sparkling clean. In fact, you can see your reflection as you walk up close to it. You can see yourself. And you see the dancing lights from the candles that are on the wall.
Playing it very well. I'm murdering it.
Do what?
I said I'm trying to play the song that Ash was playing to try to put the thing asleep, and I am just absolutely murdering it with a 7.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna say that it was Echoes by Beethoven.
Hold on. See if I can find it. Echoes by Beethoven?
Spelled ECOAASSAISE. It's like a
Ocasus Maturis? By Beethoven.
Echoes. I think it might be French. It's like a do 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 do. It's like a pretty basic piano piece.
See if I can find it. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Echo say in G major?
Let's see if Fred Boat will play it. You guys still got Fred Boat? Is he, and you guys can do this, by the way. It's basically, that's the command. And all you need is a link.
Sounds like a Mario Kart game or a Mario game, like Nintendo game.
I think I'm playing a little bit better now. I've got a 12.
Are you?
That is-
You're a bard.
Yeah, I'm a bard.
See if I can find another
Okay.
one.
No, me, I'm sorcerer, but I play, because of my background, I play the flute.
Okay.
Let's try that again.
I see if the
Oh.
I see if
Bronze. What's a bracer? Or brazier?
A brazier?
Yeah, the bronze. The
Yeah,
bronze
I'm gonna find a
brazier.
picture. Bronze brazier. Whoa, shit, not that one. Careful what you Google for.
I was about to say
I
the
just
same.
said, whoa! Yeah, moving on. Okay, here's one. This is a Chinese version, but it should give a pretty good point. Alright, let's do this. And there you have it. So you see these. There's 3 of them.
Is there anything in them?
Remnants of whatever was in there that was burning.
I'm gonna dump one out and put it in my bag.
Alright.
Wait.
Yeah, weighs weight.
What?
About 4 pounds. I'm messing with Marcus.
Okay, I'm doing a survival check on what's the contents of them.
Okay.
I got a 19. I'm trying to ascertain if there might be anything left that I can possibly identify spell components of the ritual to see possibly what they summon.
Nothing. You got nothing. Pretty much they were just common.
Wow.
There's no magic, no nothing. It was just they were crumbled up newspaper and lighter fluid. Okay. Anything else?
No.
I'll give it to you guys
Dave,
straight. There's
hi.
nothing else in here. There's nothing to find.
I'm gonna go back out the hallway, and you said there's a door to the
Yep.
right, correct?
Yep. Absolutely.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and just open the door.
All right. Door opens. Nothing happens.
What do I see?
You see, this is what this is called is a preserved menagerie. When you open the door, you get the smell of alcohol and brine. Immediately, as soon as the door opens, the smell is basically permeating the entire room. You see glass vessels. They're large and small. They kind of stand in a row on the floor. And you see there's tables in the room. They range anywhere from 1 foot to about 6 feet tall. You notice inside the vessels you see bodies of creatures. They seem to be like floating in clear liquid. However, there is a one that's 4 foot tall. You notice that the lid is missing off the container and there's nothing inside of it. And this is what you see.
Which one has the lid off of it?
I'm going to say that would be the one that I say over in the middle of the table against the east wall, the largest one. That's on the picture.
Mm.
Can I investigate the room without touching that pot?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to look under the tables. Can I help?
Yeah.
Mine. Pick up where I left off last week.
Okay.
I'll
So-
also make an investigate check.
Okay. Explain where you guys are you guys walking in the room?
I'm gonna check the
Right.
table to the right,
Okay.
or as I'm walking in, the one on the right, so the one on the left side.
Okay. It's occupying three.
tables.
It's occupying 3 squares. Give me an idea where you're at. The top square, middle square, or the very bottom square.
I'm gonna start from the top and
Okay.
head towards the bottom.
All right. And you're looking on the table. Okay. Somebody else was saying something. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Do a lowercase c,
Yeah. There's a 21.
not 20.
Okay. And you're searching on the table, was it?
The room generally.
Okay. So you're kind of scanning the area. Are you walking in the room, or where's your whereabouts?
I'm gonna go a couple feet into the room.
That'd be the first square, which is basically 5 feet.
Yeah, I'll hang out in the first square.
Okay. Yep. From where you can tell, you don't see anything other than what was basically explained. You did notice, I'll tell you what. You notice that one of the vessels looks like it's got some severed hands in them, and that is probably on the table that's in front of you, and it's about the center of the table as well.
Cool. Or not. I don't know if that's cool or not.
Anybody else?
I was gonna step in and look under the tables, so I was gonna start
Okay.
with the right one.
Okay, and where's your whereabouts? You got the first square
Oh.
moving in, and the second square getting closer to the table on the right. And then I'm assuming you're at the top right at the corner, right behind where Mad Mortigan is standing.
Yes.
Okay, so you kind of stand behind him, looking underneath the table, squatting down. You don't really see anything.
Got it.
And did you
I'm gonna
roll? What was your? Did you do a perception check? I'm sorry,
I did.
got ahead of the horse.
I did.
Oh, did you? Okay, good.
It was a 6.
6,
so I
okay.
rolled
Yeah.
anything.
I'm sorry, Aaron. What was that?
I'm gonna tell everyone about the hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody now has been made well aware of these severed hands.
Mhm.
You can tell it looks like there's 3 or 4. You're not really quite sure from where you're standing.
Are they around the open container?
No, they are actually directly across the table from the open container. These have a
Okay.
lid on. Everything else on this table has a lid, including it.
Mm.
Are these containers labeled?
They are not. In fact, one of them says Abby Normal.
Mm.
Does anybody recognize that old pun?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right.
So I guess I want to see if there's any liquid or anything like that near the one that has been opened or that has no lid. I want to see
like it's on the
if it
table.
looks fresh or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
If I could get in and get up to that point, I guess the midway of the one on the right, on the east wall.
Okay. You don't seem to see anything. You can't really tell. The vessel is also bone dry.
Okay.
Now, are you walking up? I should ask that question. Are you walking up to the vessel? Are you gonna go
Yeah.
past Chris and then you're gonna walk right to the vessel? So you're gonna be in the square, basically in the middle of this floor.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear a bloop bloop coming from behind you.
Obviously turn
Okay.
and raise my shield.
When you turn, you actually see the vessel that's containing severed hands. You see kind of like a bubble, like air bubbles. Bloop bloop bloop.
Movement. The hand
No.
jar.
Don't touch that. That's not good.
If I have any action left, I'll start like slowly backing up.
You got free reign. As long as you're not in combat, you can pretty much walk around freely. So you step back, you bump into Mad Mortigan. You step on his toes.
Just got my boots polished.
Just polished them. Look at that. As you step back, you notice all of a sudden this lid shoots off the top of this vessel. It's got these severed hands, and this hand starts crawling out. Everybody roll for Nish. Pretty much.
Get the hell out of there.
And this is what you guys see. Let's see if I can remember. Where did I do that? I got too many things open. Oh, here we go. This is what you see crawling out of that vessel. And there's 4 of them, by the way.
Oh,
Let's see. Let me label these. First, got to find out if they're even in the
Player's
database.
handbook.
they're monks.
Oh. These are called crawling claws. And they're not white claws either, by the way. Oh, there is. Awesome. So it's in here. All right, let me copy this so I can reproduce this. Be much easier that way. Right, is that right? I could be wrong.
Glad I never said I walked into the room.
How many is that? There it is.
4. 4.
All right. Ashlier, you are up. You noticed your paladin Baru steps back. He's in like a defensive posture, and you hear this bloop, 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 and you hear this lid pop up, and all of a sudden you see this claw. It's crawling out of this vessel. And there's one right behind it, and it drops down the floor, or on the top of the table, like what was it? Or what was that from the Addams Family? It was the hand.
Thing.
Yeah,
Thing.
Yeah, thing. That's it. And he's crawling across the top of the table, and there's another one that pops out, bloop, bloop. And then there's another. The next one you see 4 of them. What do you do?
Um.
And you can attack them when you do your attack roll. It don't matter which one you go after. Just make sure you let me know by going, I attack CR3 or 4 or 2 or 1. So that way we can keep track of the hit points.
Yeah, or just target.
Yeah, you can target them because that way it'll do it for it. We won't have to do it manually. So if you guys would, and the command for that, it would be. No. Let's go back to my handy dandy.
-T and then the short name like CR3, CR4.
Mm-hmm.
Probably uppercase.
Yeah, I'm going to put this in here without the quotations, and then you guys will have to fill in the. So you would do the exclamation point attack space CR3, 2, 4, whichever one you want to attack, and then you hit the -T, and then what you're using. I'm sorry, the attack name would be your weapon, and then -T, the target name. So it would be. I'll put a parentheses in here. So we'll do.
Do they look like they know where they're going? Like, do they have some way to see or perceive?
They do. In fact, mind-boggling. They seem to be coming after you guys. They're heading for you. At the end of the table. We'll say you got a sword. And this is... Whoops. If I can spell right. So it'd be something like that.
I think I'm going to...
It's attached sword.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
-T,
I did too. So it's my dyslexia. It's shining. My whole day's been like that, dude. At work. Just everything's been back-asswards.
So if you're attacking, what are you attacking with the sword? -T, what that's minus the target, and then target CR3.
Try to shoot it.
There you go.
And I miss. Yeah.
What I do is I'll open up a notepad and kind of throw that in there, because that way when it's your turn again, if you want to do the same thing, you just copy and paste. Just make things life easier.
Sorry.
Okay. So I do have Bardic Inspiration. It's just not a spell. It's under my features and traits.
Okay.
I don't know how I would implement that in this.
Just let everybody know you're doing it. It's, I believe, let me look it up real quick. No. So you cast Bardic Inspiration on yourself.
Who's the closest?
Probably be closest to you or closest to the hands.
Yeah, the hands.
I would probably say your paladin.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to cast Bardic Inspiration on our paladin. Just like, I don't know, play a nice solid scale in his direction.
All right. And Bardic Inspiration does, of course, buy the player's handbook. I'll tell you what it does. Anybody got that open handy?
Once within the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay. And what was that? What was the addition?
Uh,
Yeah, you actually can do that as a bonus action, by the way.
yes, this is my bonus action
So it's a
after
die
missing.
6. That creature gains 1 Bardic Inspiration die, which is a d6. So I would imagine, so Baru, I guess when you go to attack, it's against the attack roll, you add a die 6 to that? Is that what that's saying?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
I wonder if you could cast that on yourself in here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering.
You could try it. Cast.
Yeah.
That's making cast Bardic Inspiration.
See,
Yeah,
Bardic
fire
Inspiration, the die starts off with a d6, and then eventually, as you level up, it becomes a d8, d10, and d12. Until the
So
Bardic...
you're gonna cast. I think if you're gonna cast on somebody, you still gotta do the -2 for the target and maybe the person's name.
That did not work in our last combat.
No. Okay.
I attempted to cast it like a normal spell.
Okay. That probably won't work then.
So we'll just go ahead and just add a d6 to your die, Baru.
Okay.
So if you roll a d20, and let's say you roll a 6, and then you add the 6, and you rolled a 6, so now your attack roll will be a 12, plus whatever your modifiers are.
Didn't do that.
So cool. All right.
No? I'm spelling next for? What's going on?
First has to do it twice always.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know why. It must be a bug.
No?
I space next.
I space next.
Yeah.
It was like circling the drain of.
One more time.
Possibilities.
Awesome.
Practice makes perfect. Mad Mardigan.
The
room has come alive.
I know it, man. I'm assuming these things are fairly close. Would I be able to step back without getting any kind of
Repercussions?
yeah?
I believe you have somebody standing behind you, and that was I think Aaron. Didn't you squat down and look at underneath the table? So when you look in the room, you got 5 foot in, and then you got 10 foot in, and that's where I think Aaron was when she looked underneath the tables. Or was that Hollow Sticks or Hollow Strix?
I was only 5 foot in.
Okay, so yeah, you're stepping doorway. In front of you, to the east, would be Aaron, I believe, and then in front of Aaron, going south, the next square would be Mad Mardigan, and then, of course, in the middle of the room was Brew.
John.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess I'll stay there.
And then diagonally to the west is where the hands are.
I'm just going to pull out Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Which one? Yeah.
Why did I not take it? Is it that? I guess I have to use cast.
Yeah.
You gotta do cast. Well, I can tell Shiloh's had some sugar. She's down there tearing the floor up. Yeah, Marcus Nehemiah, he's 15 now. Elizabeth, aka Biz, she's 12, and then you've never met Shiloh. She's 3. She'll be 4 in December.
Kaboom!
Kaboom! All right, that's CR3. The fact makes a range. Blah blah blah. You killed him. All right, and he's dead. So I'm gonna eye next, and I will go ahead and remove him from combat. So it's
Very well.
automatically. Never mind. Excellent. CR2. He seems to make an advantage. He makes an advancement. He is. Let's see. Let me look at this. He's still moving down the table, and then he's going to try to leap. And then he's going to go after Mad Mardigan. So he kind of leaps off the table, and then I'm going to say that's part of his movement. Let me take a look. Make sure there's nothing in here I need to look at. Alright. Okay. Then he's going to try to claw you. So he has a 5-foot reach. So he's going to try to dig his claws into you. So let's see what happens. So it's a +3. And he's going to miss clawing into you, but he seems to be dangling on your robe or whatever garment you have on. He's not hurting you. He's not hurting you or anything. He's just kind of dangling there. Same thing with number 4. He's kind of following his buddy, but this time he's leaping behind you. He's going to go after I believe it's Aaron. I apologize. I should have looked and see when you guys talk. Same thing. So we'll see. Oops. He's got a +3. And that's going to be 9. So I'm assuming that's going to miss as well. As he leaps, he goes past Mad Mardigan. He kind of lands on top of Aaron. He tries to get his claws in, but is unsuccessful. And he's kind of floating down. And I'm going to say the same thing. He's kind of dangling on your garment. Oh, I did the same thing. All right.
Sorry about the clothes, Matt. You're about to get singed.
So who are you going after? You still have one on the table.
Well, looks like some of them are already trying to hurt people, so I'm gonna go with the one on Matt because
Are you
he's
casting a spell?
bit squishly like me.
Okay. Now, these things are on your friend, so if you casting a spell that does damage to all creatures, there's a good chance you may be inflicting wounds on your party members.
Just firebolt.
That was bolt and not ball, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's bolt, not ball. I don't have fireball. I am not a careless caster. Thank you very much.
I know a guy who would disagree with that.
Which one is on him? Is it 3 or 2?
No, 3's dead. Looks like who was CR2 is on Mad Mardigan, and then CR 4 is on Aaron.
Okay, I think I'm doing this correct. It only does 2, but it's dead.
Yep.
It snapped my fingers and it just evidently falls off and in flames.
Crispy.
And can't do anything else, so...
Okay, Baru.
So which can we get a list of
Yep.
the initiative roll? I mean initiative again. Is that just
The initiative is I list.
I list. There we go.
Yeah, you're close to the bottom.
Yeah.
You have hand number 1 is still on the table. He's making his way down the table. Hand number 4 is on. Hold on.
Yeah, it's 4 because 4 is
That's
the
on
only
the
one left
bard.
on it now. Yep.
On Ashlyre. And you got the one on the table. And
Okay.
then Chime is up next.
And so I need to roll d6, right?
Nope, you roll a d20 to see if you can hit. I'm assuming you're swinging at CR1 because he's going to be up a couple spots.
I was trying to get the Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, you'll add it to your d20 roll. So, for an example, like if your attack is d20 plus 4, it's now d20 plus 10.
Yeah, I was gonna do the roll first and try to add that in my attack,
Okay.
potentially. So, what was the other system? Do I just do like, what is it? D.
Yeah, it's just exclamation point D20. These guys hardly have any health.
D6, right? All right, so I got a 3, so I add 3 to the attack roll. And I'm, like I said, I'm going to try to add all this together. And I guess I'll go out. So is CR1 the one that is
On the table.
away from anybody else?
Yep.
So it didn't, well, I guess it didn't add. I just tried to, put the 3, like a +3 at the end.
Yeah.
So 14.
14, I think we'll hit. Let me double check real quick. And negative. That will miss.
Okay.
Wow, okay. And there's anything else you'd like to do? Go ahead and hit I next. I keep hearing screaming downstairs. I may take a 5-minute break. Anybody got to make a potty break or anything?
Mine one.
You think got a Bluetooth headset running?
Nah, I'm using my boom mic. Here, I'll turn my camera on so y'all can see my ugly mug.
That young face.
Me?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is CR1 closest to me?
Yes. That is who spoke. Who was that? You guys sounded like. Was that Olivia or Aaron?
Olivia.
Olivia, you are down at the end of the table behind Mad Mardigan. So yes, you definitely have reach if you take a 5-foot step. Let me double check. Look at the picture. No, you got reach where you're standing there, and you can take a whack at him. He's on the edge of the table.
Okay, I'm gonna take a whack at him.
Whack away.
So whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole.
That's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to slam him down with my fist if I can catch him like a hammer.
Hammer time.
They're not very sturdy. They're just a little bit hard to hit. That's what I shout.
There you go. 16 will definitely hit. Your damage is 6. Let me see what their hit points are. Yeah, you killed it. Describe how you killed the hand.
I'm going basically just take my hand in a ball of fist and just whack it down in a swift motion. Kind of like how you would squash a bug.
Squash a bug. All right. Anything else?
I could take a bonus action and try to grab the one. Is there?
Mm-hmm. There's one that's dangling on your bard.
Yes, I would try to swipe at that one.
Okay. You like a shoe, like a swipe. Like gonna try to knock it off.
Yeah, kind of like a slap it off.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna say you do so successfully. It's not grappled or anything, so yeah, you have no problem swiping it off her. It's not on the floor at her feet.
Okay, and that's my move.
Okay.
Step on it.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna step on it.
All right. See if you can hit it. So do a D20 straight up. D20 roll if you're gonna try to step on it. You gotta hit its AC. Ah, you just missed it.
I don't know if I have anything else I can do. Then, yeah, was that a straight up attack?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
Okay.
you can add your strength. What's your strength more? You know what? We should have probably done this. Do an unarmed. Do you have an unarmed? Let's scratch that. We'll start all over.
Yeah. Okay. So that puts me at. It's just attack unarmed. And that is CR4.
Okay. Oh. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. So yeah, you hit it, and he's now bloodied.
Okay.
This guy's definitely got a rabbit's foot ring on or something. Mad Mardigan, you see this bloodied hand, severed hand, if that. It's at the bottom of your bard's feet.
Right. CR4, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hit him again with my Eldritch Blast. At least it took him out, I guess.
Yeah, you smoked it. So that was
One
CR2. All right, and it is now the end of combat.
Yeah.
Because they're all
Okay.
dead.
Okay. Just a thought. If it's a tiny room, let's not all go in.
Okay.
We should just split the party every time.
As
Split the
I
party.
stay standing in the doorway.
I was trying out the like the Bardic Inspiration. I know how to do it now.
Okay, cool. You care to share with the rest of the class?
Yeah, I'm dropping it in.
Aha. So you Tennesseans, you guys wake up to a shocker this morning?
Shocker, no.
It was cold.
Oh,
I like
sounds
that.
nice.
Well, we go from, what did my friend say? We go from 90 to 55 in 3 seconds flat like we saw a state trooper.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah. I woke up pretty early. Yeah, it was kind of chilly.
I think that next
That's right.
one can add, if you wanted to add extra dice or whatever to the damage.
I'm going to copy that. I forgot about that because you discovered that last time when you roll at advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah.
So,
And I found this other thing that actually confirmed what I saw here. Some of these were only showing up on the DM combat side, but they're actually good for, I guess, anybody. So like you do.
Oh, yeah, where'd you find
RR
this
if
at?
you wanted to attack twice. Yeah. I used to have the domain chronicgoogler.com, and the idea was to drop in like all the weird Googles that I, searches that I do.
yeah.
I let it die though. But I am proficient in Google.
Yes, that's excellent. I like that. So let me close this real quick. Excellent. Too cool. Too cool. All right. So what do you guys do? I'm going to give you a little secret, you guys. There's nothing else to find up here on the bottom floor. You guys are exhausted. There's not even dirt.
In the whole basement area. So it's time to go back up the stairs.
Hint, hint.
I head towards the top of the stairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a right, go all the way to the end of the hall.
So are you on the, so you did go up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move to the other picture.
Nope, I don't see anything. Never mind.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Okay, so we are now back on the middle floor, if you will. And then let me get rid of the toad. We don't need that no more. We don't need that no more. Whoops. Don't need the feet no more. Ah, actually, you know what? Never mind. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. So we're back on the main floor. Let's copy this real quick. Actually, I'm going to have to do this. Oops. Famous last words. Oops. I'll copy that. Alright. I'll have some editing to do. Because y'all can't see this. Or this. Or this. Technically, you guys can't see that either, but that's alright.
My character's got 20/20 vision.
20/20?
Yeah.
Beer goggles?
So it sees pretty well. Sees pretty well.
Yeah, but it's bleak though, right? 20/20?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, that's what you guys see. You guys are back on the main floor. There's the main hallway, what was already discovered, and then you guys are coming up the stairway and into the room that you were in. That was M5. And that was called the study room. Okay, so you guys are all in the study room. What do you do?
I say again, pick a door, any door.
Pick a door, any door.
Is that the main hallway?
That is the main hallway, east or west.
We go west.
Okay, you're going to go west.
All the way to the end of the hall.
All the way to the end of the hall. So you're going to pick the door at the very end of the hall?
Holding up in number 6. I'm assuming the one straight ahead is door number 6.
To the west?
To the west.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what room that is. Okay, let me see if there's anything that would prevent you. So are you opening the door? Are you doing anything with the door? Are you looking at the door? Kicking the door?
I'm going to use Mage Hand and knock on the door while I stand back 10 feet back.
Okay. And you wait a few minutes, nothing happens.
I will open the door with Mage Hand while standing 10 feet back.
All right. You open the door, and this is what you see. Yeah, let's see if I can copy this. All right. Whoop. Shoe, fly, shoe. Okay, you are at the bottom door in this picture, and this is basically a patio. You're out on the patio. There's nothing out here. When you look, you notice that it's like you're in this dimensional space, and we call that miasma. It's a swirl of different colors, and You don't feel right. Do you stay out on the patio or do you go back in?
Well, I never was planning on going in. I was just hoping to see what happens.
Oh, so you're just looking. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I
thought
do
I
I,
heard-
do I? No, I was just opening. If anything happens, do I see anything from 10 feet?
Okay. No, you don't see nothing. Other
Okay.
than
Does
the miasma.
other than what?
The miasma. It's a
What's
swirl.
miasma?
Here, so I can pick it up. How do you spell that?
You have to ask Webster.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It is a highly unpleasant or unhealthy smell seen of vapor.
So I just see vapor, basically.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much a swirl of different colors. It's flickering. As you notice inside the door, it's flickering on the floor now because the floors are shiny. According to this, you hiss out a red mist. Well, it's not red, it's different colors. A kind of swirl. Okay. It's not. It's a spell, so that's not it. It's something different. So. Okay.
When he's looking out, is he looking out from the basically the bottom doorway?
No, there's two doors. Huh?
You talking about Mad Mardigan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He come out of M5, and then you guys are stepped out. I'm assuming he stepped out of the foyer into the foyer where you guys popped in from the portal, and he went all the way to the west to the door. And then he opened up the door, and he's standing at the doorway looking out. He sees like this patio and this we'll say like a galaxy of colors and swirls and stuff.
Yeah. My question was on the picture you gave us. There's two doors. Did he look out is he looking at the bottom door?
I'm sorry. Yeah, bottom door.
Okay.
With just seeing stuff swirling like that and being a warlock, I'm not going to go in there because I don't know what the shit that is.
Okay. Do you keep the door
So
open?
I'm gonna shut it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna alert the team.
I might do something stupid as he's shutting it.
And-
I've almost smoked all my cigar, so I'm flicking it through the door as he's shutting it.
Okay. So your Cuban cigar is no longer 3 inches. Is now what, inch and a half?
About flicking it through the door, and
Oh.
as he's shutting it.
So you're putting the ashes on the floor, and half the cigar. I'm assuming. Do you still have the cigar in your hand?
No, I flicked
Oh, the entire cigar. Okay.
I flicked it into the room with miasma, and as he was shutting the door.
Okay. All right. Duly noted. Anything else?
I just light another one.
Chain smoker, huh? All right. Everybody, roll for
He
cough.
doesn't care.
Roll for what?
Roll for cough.
Huh?
All right. Anything else?
I don't know if anybody wants to go in that door. I don't know what's in there. I don't know if we got any. We don't have a wizard or anything, huh?
No. You guys got sorcerers and warlocks and a druid and a monk and a paladin
What,
sitting at a bar
what is
and a priest
what
walking
does
in.
sorcerer know?
Do what?
What does sorcerer may know? What that was?
It's possible. No, not really.
Okay.
Druid might.
We still have it's
Other
called like
doors.
extra dimensional spaces for dummies, that book.
Yeah.
Is there anything on that in the book?
So you're flipping through the book? You know what? Yeah, roll me investigate. For role playing purposes, absolutely.
Mm.
What'd you get? Let me go back.
got a 13.
Yeah, that's enough. You know from your roll that this is definitely a hazard. We'll say you kind of looked it up in the book, and then there's some notes on it, basically telling you you don't want to be in this very long. You start taking on exhaustion and whatnot. It's detrimental to your health. How's that?
Okay.
In fact, there was. I don't remember. I have to flip back through. Don't remember where I saw that at. But anyways, yeah. But you know that's not good. I'll give you that much.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
So I'm going to step back even a little bit further and then open the door to the next to it, I guess.
Okay. From your reading, I found what I was looking for. You notice it kind of gives you like an uneasy feeling by looking at it, and from from your notes that you read in the book, exposure. Yeah, it makes you exhausted. You know, feel tired for every minute that you hang out in this stuff. In other words, you're not supposed to be out there. Bad voodoo. Bad juju. Okay. So what y'all do?
Let's just try the next room we haven't gone in.
Okay. The next
So
room.
just go one to the right.
One to the right. Okay, let me get a copy of that.
Mage hand too.
Mage hand. All right.
Always mage hand.
Always mage hand. All right. Now, are you just opening the door and looking in?
Yes.
I'm assuming. Okay.
Or I guess he'll open it with a mage hand and I'll peek in.
Okay.
I'm 5 feet back.
Let's throw that in the. You step 5 feet back, waiting for it to explode. Boom!
Something explodes. I'm not right there.
All right. This is. Dun dun dun. This is the library. All right. As you look in, you see tall shelves filled with books lined from the walls of this room. 2 more shelves run along the middle of the room, and you see a 10-foot wide aisle between them. Several stacks of books are piled high through the room. There is a small reading desk and with a cozy scarlet chair in the corners. It smells like a library. You get the scent of like books, paper, old, kind of, I don't want to use the word mildew, but you know, they've been around a while. Okay.
Let's see if we can find more of the books we've been finding that
Okay.
looks exactly the same.
So,
Yeah, they have the angry bald man on the front of them.
hey, who you
For
calling bald?
reference.
All right. Let me know where you're at. Starting with the bottom square in the very corner, we'll call that 1, 2. Third square will be the one in front of the door. The fourth one will be next to it, and then we'll move on to 5, 6, 7, and 8. So give me an idea of where you're at.
I'm probably gonna start going from the west wall and just going around the border.
Okay. All right. And that was, I didn't look. Is that Hollow Strikes?
Chime.
Chime.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. And Chime, you roll for an investigation, looks like?
I got an 8.
Got an 8. Okay. And how about Hollow Strikes? What you doing?
That's still me.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Ashlier. I'll get it right, I promise.
As soon as I figure out how to do the nickname, like to find the nickname, I'll change it so it's easier.
In what? Discord?
Just saying Homtrix is just a mouthful.
Okay. Yeah, you can change your nickname by clicking on your icon at the bottom, or on the side actually, and go to profile, I think it is, if I remember correctly. Okay, anybody else do anything?
I've got a 19 investigate check. Can I go in and like scan the literature, see
Sure.
if there's anything relevant?
Where are you at? Where's your? Where are you gonna start with? China went to the left, and I'm assuming you're gonna go straight in or the right, or to the
Yeah, I'll
left.
go right to the nearest bookshelf.
Okay. So you went to the right and you walked in. Okay, both you guys with your roll so far as you guys have gotten, you're finding books, subjects like on arcana magic, natural science. You're seeing religion books, astrology, and you find a particular book that says planar travel. So far, you haven't found anything that looks anything resembling the books that you found. You see poetry, mythology, and folk tales. Anything else?
Is there anything out in there besides books?
No, other than the small desk in the corner, and they have cozy scarlet chairs. And it looks like, according to this, there's 4 of them in each corner. And there's nothing on the desk.
Can I mage hand open some drawers?
Yeah, absolutely. Now you guys
So
are what,
do I
10
roll
feet
for
in? Mage should be mage hand, or you can just call it. We'll just say, you have to keep track of your spell though, unless you got. Is it a cantrip?
that?
Yeah, don't worry
That
about
is
it.
a cantrip.
We'll just say you rolled it, mage hand. You rolled in. You open the drawer. There's just nothing in there other than pieces of scrap paper with nothing on it.
Okay.
This is probably the first 5 feet you guys are in to the east and west. You guys go any deeper?
I do.
Okay. And where are you
Yeah,
going?
I go into the center of the room like I normally do.
Okay, smack dab in the center. Are you
Yeah,
looking to the
and
right
then-
or the left when you scan? And roll me an investigation.
Yeah. I already had one up there.
Oh, did you?
I don't know if I can redo it.
Nope, I see
It's
it.
13.
Okay. 13, and which way are you looking, the right or left?
So I'm guessing I'll start on the left.
Okay.
So it'll be the square directly in front of the door to the left, unless anyone else is there.
Nope. That is yours now.
Okay.
And you're looking, and with the 13, you actually spot a book that has the letter R on it. It's on the spine, just like the other ones.
Okay. Found one. I wonder if there's more. I go ahead and pull it out.
Okay, soon as you pull it out, roll for Nish. And I'll explain why. Let me hit the begin button. All right. And this is, I don't know if this is going to be in here.
God.
Incorrect. Oops, that's why. I forgot to add this. Jeez. Did it do it? Multiple choices. Okay, it sent me a message. Let me see what it's got. No. None of them. We'll call it 1. It's just for something in there. Let me go back to the room. Alright, there we go. At least there's something in there. Alright, what you guys see all of a sudden is your paladin reached in, pulled out the book. As he got it halfway out of the shelf, up out of nowhere, these books that were sitting next to it come to life. And this is what you see. In fact, probably would scare the shit out of you.
What's the Necronomicon? Right? There's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them, but they're almost like they're
Let's do
linked
it.
together. Here, let me have to open this up. No, it's not gonna let me. Let's do this.
Open sesame.
Let's see if I can do it that way. Oh, come on. You're gonna make me work for it, ain't you? Let's see if I can Google it. There we go. Yes. That's exactly what you see. That's what you see. And it's not happy. Its eyes are glowing. Alright. So let's see who's at the top of the list. And it looks like we got, who are we missing? Got everybody? Ned Mardigan. No, that's everybody. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Marcus.
Yeah, I don't know how I rolled that well, but whatever. So what we're going to do here
How big
is
is it? Sorry. What's the size of this?
This is a medium, so it's occupying a 5 foot by 5 foot square, and it appeared right next to you. So looking in from the door, it's actually 3 squares up.
SW1. Oops. Well, I missed.
What'd you do? Let me go back and look. I got too many computers.
I shot a fireball.
Yep. Missed it by that much. Who was that? That was Spectre Gadget, right?
Get smart.
Nehemiah, come here.
899. No. 899? I forget
Come
which
over in the
age
camera.
number.
Marcus, you want to see Nehemiah?
Sure.
Come here, bud. Stand behind me. Come on. Don't be shy. No, stand up.
Whoa.
Come on, get in the light, boy. Don't be shy.
Yeah, show that hair.
Hey, look at that hair, man. I envy the hair.
You got big, my dude.
Yeah. Come on. There's the camera. Say cheese. Here. He's going to be shy. Blinded by the light. Got him big, didn't
Just
he?
a little.
What was he? 5, I think, when the last time you saw him?
Yeah, I think it was about 5, yeah.
Yeah. About 10 years ago. Okay, so back on track. You did. Okay, you missed.
I
you know
missed,
what you can do?
man.
I'm sorry. Apologize.
Moving along.
There you go. Nice. All right. I next.
So,
Oh no, you did. Baroo.
yeah, I'll go ahead and just, I guess, try to flash it.
Sorry, Marcus. Oh. Dun dun dun.
Grimy.
Wah wah wah.
I think I'm gonna change my other dice.
Get those drunk. Yeah, I got a story to tell you guys. When I was running games at the store, this kid came in and he was rolling crappy. And jokingly, I told him, I said, you know what the problem is? And he's like, what? I said, well, you gotta go wash your dice. He's like, what? I said, yeah, you go in the bathroom, run warm water on it. I said, don't dry them, you gotta pat them dry. And come back and they'll roll better. And he kind of snickered, everybody kind of snickered, and he continued to roll really crappy. I'll be damned, he didn't get up to the bathroom and washed his dice. And he came back and he was rolling 18s, 20s. And he was like, dude, you're right. I'm like, I was sitting there just like, what a lucky, by luck. So anyways, a couple weeks had gone by, and somebody else came in, they were rolling crappy. Well, this kid was there again. And somebody else was rolling like shit. And then he turned and looked at him. He's like, well, you know what you need to do? I'm like, no, don't, no. It's an inside joke, So he tells this kid to go wash his dice. So what does he do? He goes in and washes his dice. He comes out and he's throwing 18s, 20s, critting. I'm sitting there scratching my head going, oh, wait a minute.
I remember that.
Do you remember that? Were you there?
Yeah, I was there, and I also remember it became a running joke at your house too.
Yes. And then
I remember the first time that it happened at your house, somebody destroyed the toilet too.
that was Tim. Yeah, we're sitting around playing D&D at my house. And in fact, it was this conference table I got in here right now. And all of a sudden, Tim, he sat across from me, and his eyes got big as golf balls. He says, where's your bathroom? I said, well, I got one kind of behind you underneath the stairway there. So he gets up, and then we're playing, and he was in there for, what, a half an hour?
At least.
And then all of a sudden, we're playing, and we kind of, after a while, we kind of skipped him, kept going. And then all of a sudden, the door opened up, and he says, I got to go. And he left. So we continued playing. Well, everybody went home.
I think Sarah found it.
Yeah, she did. She went in there, and I think she about fell on the floor. He destroyed it. So I'm surprised the guy was alive, So anyways, off track. Chime.
9 o'clock.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna take my spear and I'm gonna jab at it.
Jab at it. Okay.
Oh, wow.
No.
Wow. Y'all need to wash your dice.
No, this guy's the side of a barn. This guy's the side of a barn. We can't even hit the side of a barn.
Maybe I should try manually rolling dice.
I know people, after telling that joke, I don't know if Marcus heard these other people coming in. They were saying that they actually literally would get their dice drunk. We're like, drunk? They would make a mixed drink and throw their dice in the glass. Hey, whatever works.
If we keep doing this, I'm going to have to start thinking that maybe we're working for the Empire.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, don't blame the stormtroopers. They had plot armor, and plot armor is impervious to bullets.
Everything is proceeding exactly as I have foreseen. All right.
I think I'm feeling some bard education trauma.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to use Mage Hand to throw any sort of candles or lanterns or whatever is lighting this room at it.
Oh, okay. Improvised weapon.
Pardon?
Improvised weapon.
Is that what I call it?
I'm gonna look it up for you in 5e.
Cool.
Yeah, it's basically where you can pick up a rock or anything like an object and use it, and it's considered an improvised weapon.
Cool.
So use your dex modifier. So when you go to throw it, we'll say a 1d20 plus whatever your dex modifier is, because it's actually a thrown weapon. And you won't be proficient, so you don't get to use your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Is the dex modifier the plus the little number? Okay.
Yep. And how it works, 10 is 0, 11 is 0, 12 is a +1, 13 is a +1, 14 is a +2, 15 is a +2, and so forth. It goes by twos. I'll give you an idea.
I think did that make sense?
Let's see. Let me see what you rolled.
All right.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, you definitely hit it. And the damage die is a 1d4. And double that because it is, yeah. Go ahead and just roll a d4 and times it by 2. And I'll explain.
It's it's horrible to fire.
Maybe. Oh no! All right. You noticed?
What just happened?
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Okay.
No. I
Yeah.
don't think you rolled that right. Go ahead and just roll a exclamation point D4. And then just do it. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's even better. So you did 4 points of damage.
Okay. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, we'll give it to you. So let me write this down. You notice the fire seemed to be doing more damage. We'll put it that way. The question is, do you tell everybody else? Because everybody's still kind of standing back. Other than maybe Baru. Baru's standing there, so Baru probably saw and noticed it seemed to take a little bit more damage.
Yeah, I'll tell everyone.
All right. So now everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I next. Unless you got something else you got to do?
Yeah.
Since it's their turn next, you remember Tony?
Yeah. I talked to him once in a while.
Yeah, I actually was working with him for a little bit while I was working at FedEx.
Nice. He ended up, he was dating that girl, that young Jennifer was her name, I think. What was her name?
I don't remember.
Yeah. But who we lose? Looks like the gang's all here.
Yeah, but Fred Buck.
Fred, oh, did he? Yeah.
Beethoven finally ended after 20 minutes.
Was it still playing?
I don't know.
The intro and the extra?
Yeah, it was just the one song.
Okay. All right, Brew. Give me a wisdom or perception. Okay. He's going to try to occupy your space, and this is called Swarm. And okay, he is basically this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to he's gonna do a book club. And I don't mean like a club like a bunch of people hanging out. This is a book club, like he's gonna whack you.
Oprah, no.
I don't want to read the book of the month.
That's right. What do they call that? Dolly Parton's book club? Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay, I didn't think it did. I did the same thing I did last time. Alright, looks like I nest. This is not what I was looking for. Let's try that again. Let's pay attention. Alright. Looky, who's up? Now, this thing is occupying the same spot as your paladin. Give me a... tell you what, give me a perception check.
Oh, this isn't going to be great. Wow.
Perfect. The DC was 15. You now realize that this is nothing but an animation.
Prestidigitation.
Explain it to me like I'm 5.
A false object?
Oh. So, with that 15, can I see what's actually controlling it?
No. It's just an animated, basically it's just a swarm of animated books. It's just a false object. You do know that it's vulnerable to fire, and that's about it. Now, it can do damage, but now it's occupying the same spot as your paladin. So, you have to be careful what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay. So what you gonna do?
I am about to snap my fingers at it.
All right.
Gotta teach it books.
Play the shenane. What was that? Shenane? Is that what that was?
Not
Two snaps.
quite.
Shanae.
More like
Shanae.
Roy.
Martin. Fire boots?
Yeah, there we go. Right? 2 snaps?
Yep.
Alright.
Would you be at advantage since you're surrounded by these books?
Who?
Maldrax?
Would he have an advantage?
Yeah.
Like flanking?
I mean, he's surrounded by the books. I figured it'd be like close encounter, but I don't know. So if I shoot Eldritch Blast, is it gonna affect?
What? Go ahead. This is what's going to happen. You're going to target, ideally, the mob, but it's also occupying the same spot as your compadre. So basically, you're going to have a 50-50 chance. So go ahead and do what you need to do, and then I want a percentile. Yeah. So, and I'm going to say we'll say 0 or 1 to 49 is going to be your partner, and I'm going to say 50 on up is going to be the actual mob. So,
Yeah. And that's on any kind of thing I roll, huh?
Yep. Anything.
Any kind of thing. Oh.
Yep. This thing is swirling around your bard or paladin.
So should we have a roll from the previous? What is it? Maldraxian doing the firebolt.
Okay. Now here's the catchy part. That is a 14 to hit, right? So you definitely missed the monster. So your target would be your paladin. Paladin, does a 14 hit your armor class?
Oh, well, it says I hit that. It hit the swarm. It says the 14 hit the swarm.
It would have, but you rolled a 1 on the target because you have a 50-50 chance.
Okay, I got you. Perfect. Never mind. So did he take the 7 damage?
No, I doubt it. I think his AC is higher than that.
18, right?
But you do have his attention because it like bounced off him. So, all right. Ricochet.
I should have threw my boomerang.
Yeah. 2 snaps. All right, Baru. This thing is swirling around you. What do you do?
Well, I'm not going to try to grapple it. I know it looked as though, or did I see that even if fire did more damage to it, I don't really have anything with me that I could do.
Sure. You can hit it. You can attack it as normal.
Am I at a disadvantage or
No.
advantage or anything? Nope. Just
nope. I mean, it's right there in your face.
Crap.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Shouldn't he have an advantage because he's inside of it?
No, because then that way you'd have advantage inside of a gelatinous cube. Obviously, you don't. Same concept, right?
Well, you're technically swimming.
Right, in Jello. But you do run into Bill Cosby in a gelatinous cube, and he's got a drink in his hand. Wah wah wah. All right.
Would Bill Cosby be the gelatinous cube?
He probably would be. Hey. Man, I used to get up Saturday morning and watch that show, Fat Albert, when I was a kid. Chime. Same deal. You can target the mob, but you do have a 50-50 chance of hitting your foe, or friend and foe.
Crit that sucker.
Yeah, I think just to... Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep trying to... Is there another candle nearby?
Absolutely.
You
hear one of your party members say, God, I hope that paladin has fire resistance.
Yeah,
Doubtful.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to throw one.
All right. So it'd be an improvised weapon. That would be 1d20 plus your dex modifier.
Ooh, okay. So. D20. I don't think I did it right.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's
You didn't roll right.
yeah.
Exclamation D20 plus 5.
Yep.
No space.
Or
Don't do
you
the
just roll a
spaces.
d20 and add whatever your modifier is manually if you
Okay.
want. Up to you.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. So yeah, you definitely smack it. And so roll a d4 and double your damage.
Did she hit the creature?
Oh
or did
yeah,
she
you're
hit the paladin?
right. I'm sorry. Roll a d100, and anything above 15 above will be the creature.
Oh shit.
I believe a 22 will hit your paladin. So roll a d4.
Pop wax in your eye.
And 3. Whew, you got lucky. Mr. Paladin, I believe you took 3 points of singe damage from your eyebrows. You just had a hot, flaming candle thrown at you. And as you look, you realize it was coming from Olivia. Or Chime.
Okay.
Now, speaking is free. If you want to curse at your friend, go ahead. I can pause the recording if you want.
You fellow fool. You can say curse words on YouTube. It's okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Depending on how you say it, I guess.
Does it look like it's gonna just go out?
Yeah, because I'm
or is it
assuming
gonna,
what you're wearing scale mail, right? Because metal.
a chain or something like that?
Yeah, so I'm assuming it bounced off you and kind of like maybe your beard, if your character has a beard or something like that, you got a little bit of a singe.
Okay. I was able to reduce the hit points, by the way.
Yeah. Sweet.
7 hit points.
I used that command. I don't know if you saw the one that I actually did.
We used set HP, I think, command, and just set it manually. But yeah, that works too. Let me turn my fan on. Let me know if you guys hear this fan in the background.
What?
Yeah. Mike picking that up? Can you hear it?
Ron's awesome.
Can you hear it? Oh, I got a camera on. You guys can tell. All right. Anything
Who's
else? I next. Everybody was kung fu fighting. So be Ashlyre. You just saw your friend attack a foe, but end up doing damage to the other friend.
Yeah. How badly hurt is our book monster?
Looks like he's pretty well hurt.
Did somebody actually hit him?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody hit him before. The same person that hit you is the person that hit him because that's the only one that's rolling well.
Yeah. Who did that?
Wagbite's rolling well, but it's rolling shitty on the D100.
Yeah. Who did damage first? Whoever did it, roll another D4. We'll say it's on fire because it is paper. So I'm gonna add additional fire to it.
Did hit it on my turn.
Okay. Roll another D4 and double it because it is on fire. So it's taking an additional 6 damage. Every round it's going to take a D4 damage. So that's okay. Yeah, it's definitely it's hurting.
I think I'm gonna throw a candle at it with Mage Hand, and if I if I hit the poor paladin, then I'll cure wounds him later.
All right. With one hand I do damage, with the other hand I heal. All right.
Can the paladin move out of the dang thing?
You sure can.
I wondered about that,
But
just stay in there.
yep.
I thought about it.
Okay. Because I'm throwing a firebolt in there next turn, so I'm just saying.
Nike. I think that's Swahili for get the fuck out. I could be wrong, but
Oh man, that's a great hit.
Yeah. And then a D100.
D100.
yeah, percentile.
Oh man, that's okay.
No, that you hit the mob. So
Yeah.
roll a d4 and double it. I think somebody might be out front of my house,
It
man.
was like 4.
4 damage.
My cameras are picking up. Yeah, before damage. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got
Oh,
lights
that-
out. My surveillance cameras are picking something up.
Yeah. All that damage for anyone who's ever had to take an ethnomusicology course.
Okay, that's my neighbor. Alright, so I'm sorry, what was that?
It's for anyone who's ever had to take an ethnomusicology course.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't me.
Looks like the swarm is up. I'm gonna look at the map real quick. He's still gonna continue to swarm your paladin. He's going to try to have him join the book club. So, yep. Alright. He's gonna go after your paladin. It's 1d20 plus 3. I'm sure a 7 is going to miss. And
Okay. In your head, paladin, you hear, move. Now. Because I can, because part of my abilities, I have telepathic speech and I can speak inside of your head. So what I don't know how to do it with this, but I am going to hold my action until I see him move, and I'm going to cast Firebolt.
you will hold your action, and if the paladin moves on his next turn, you will get to go. How's that?
Okay.
So I'm going to say you got your spell ready, and it's sitting at the fingertips. As soon as the paladin moves, it goes. Alright. So I next.
Meanwhile, I haven't heard shit, so I'm shooting at Eldritch Blast. And I missed. That was horrible.
Yeah, that's not going to hit neither one of them, so there's no point. Yeah, you rolled a natural 1.
No,
Is that twice? You need to go wash your dice, buddy.
I didn't roll well last week.
Got any
Saturday or whatever.
Got any Dawn dish soap?
I need a antivirus scan.
Alright. Baru, you do have a move and you do have an action, so you actually can move and hit, or vice versa.
Yep.
Up to you.
I'm going to step to the
Step to the right.
right as you step to the right out of the square, and then do the attack.
Gotcha. Now, you do know I gotta find a square dance song now, right?
Do you have to?
Oh, I have to, of course. He said step to the right. Do-si-do. Oh, come on. Gotta have fun.
They got a,
Let's see what happens. This is part of
I
the fun
hit
right here.
it. I hit it for 20 damage.
My gosh.
Alright, 20 damage. Describe how you smoked this thing, dude. I mean, it went...
As soon as the paladin moves out, I just cast firebolt like Roy from with my snap of my fingers, and it just goes into the center of the spook monster and just explodes.
Okay. At the same time, your paladin, Baru, stepped back. As he stepped back, this thing just disintegrated in his face. And then when he swung it, and the ashes just kind of separated. Alright, I gotta kill this square dance. It's just getting too square for me. Alright. Fun's over. Alright, the book is dead. The initiative is over. So it's I end. Right. Yes, I am positive. Alright. Alright, what do you guys do?
Gonna search in their room.
Everybody roll perception. Or, I'm sorry, investigate. And tell me who rolled the highest.
Not I.
We got
Maybe.
a 12, we got an 8, we got a 5, we got a 1.
Har.
It's so horrible.
Damn. Alright then. Ding, ding, ding. Chicken winner. Or chicken dinner. We got a winner. Alright, Mad Mardigan, with your fantastic ferocious 12, you find 20 gold pieces. It was stuffed in actually like an envelope, laying in between a book.
What book?
Just a book. Now, you guys now have another book in your possession with the letter R. So let's go
Is that
to the
is that
note.
the one that I grabbed, or
Yeah.
is that okay?
Because you still have that in your possession. And so, give me find my notes. Actually, no. Okay.
Did you say R?
Yep. So you guys have a book with the letter I, the letter B, and the letter R.
Quick question. Since we have this big library here, would there be any books since our sorcerer... Our sorcerer's not here, right?
Yeah.
Our sorcerer's right here.
Well,
Oh, okay.
there was another sorcerer that was not here. I was playing.
Is there any books of interest that would be of interest for a sorcerer in here that
No.
we use?
Not really. There's nothing in there that's got any spells. There's nothing really in here. Like I said, there was books on arcana, nature science, religion, astrology, planar travel, poetry, mythology, and folktales.
Gotcha.
And one of you guys pulled out one of the books and a Playboy magazine dropped. Womp, womp, womp.
I'd have been headed under the bed.
Right. 1950 edition, too. Worth it.
I'm gonna grab a folk
Okay.
folk book.
Okay.
Folk hero book.
Okay. Put it in your inventory. Anybody else? Anybody want to grab any books or anything? You're more than welcome to.
Is there a book on how to take care of a cat?
You know what? There is.
I would think.
Felines for Dummies. Big yellow book, black lettering. Or actually black striped white lettering.
I am not offended.
Alright. Anybody else want to grab any books or anything? You're on the library.
I think I'm gonna leave my most recent record. Gonna put it on the shelf.
Alright. Kilroy was here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Vandalizing the place. We already caught the place on fire, so it don't matter.
No, the swarm of books was on fire and it disintegrated. So,
Is there any trying to find what was controlling it or what was
no,
under the tables or?
There's nothing.
Okay, cool.
You guys want to keep going? It's 9:30 Eastern or Central Time. You guys good to keep going? Or anybody else? I got about a half an hour. probably.
Probably.
I'm probably gonna stop here
Okay.
if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We can stop here. This
Good
is
spot to stop.
M3. So we will stop at M3, and Book R was found, and we'll pick up again next week. Is everybody good for next week?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll be out of town. Next week.
Okay. We will have you with the party, and then we'll keep you updated what's going on. I'll try to update
Okay.
the Facebook page so you can get caught up on what happened.
Okay.
I'll try to keep that updated.
I'm actually going to try to work on the backstory for Chime.
Cool.
And I'll probably contact you if there's anything like
Absolutely.
if I come. Yeah.
So you guys having fun? You guys enjoying this? I'm going to kill the recording. I'll try to get this uploaded on YouTube the next couple days. And then I will send the link on Discord so you guys can watch it if you want.